Built on the site of a former piano factory, there's been plenty of music made on the field here in the decade since it opened back in 1998. Welcome, everyone, to M&T Bank Stadium in Baltimore. Today, our draw features two from the AFC between the Cleveland Browns and the Baltimore Ravens. On one sideline, look at the head coach of the Browns. These guys enjoyed a win at home to begin the season, now facing their first road test here. Facing off with him, that is head coach John Harbaugh of the Ravens. His side not as fortunate in their opener, hoping the home crowd can will them to the victory here in Week 2.
Daniel Carlson set to kick off.
Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you in the booth today. It's going to be Daniel Carlson who gets us started. And from Baltimore, we're underway. Decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. So the Ravens offense taking over for the first time here. And they're brought out by someone who is the modern example of an elite running quarterback, the multiple-time MVP, Lamar Jackson.
Nobody came away happy last week, no question about it. Himself, most of all. His team went 0-1, picking up the loss, but he was 0-1. One pick, no touchdowns. Not good enough. Defeat not an option this week, and neither is a lack of touchdowns. They intend to rectify both.
Running for the first time with the Louisville Cardinal. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more. A look at his numbers on the ground from last week here.
Brings up 2nd and 8 at the 31-yard line.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Lamar now from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
There's no question the greatest concern there was just getting the first down. You want a high percentage throw, and you're not really concerned about big yards. Well, the drag route was perfect. He comes open the short field. It's easy to zip that throw right in there and reset those chains.
Andrews has it, working downfield. And he fights his way down to the 35 before the defense can get him out. New set of downs from the 37. No motion at tight end left.
At the 37-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he picks him up about 4 yards there. 2nd down coming up.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
Man in motion, out of the slot. Play fake, Jackson. The left side caught by Andrews. And he's able to take this one down to the 25. Give him 8 yards on the play. And that's going to be a Baltimore first.
1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. Escapes the defender. And he's stopped as we get closer to our first point to this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now.
If you really study the great teams when it comes to running that play, that draw concept, watch the offensive line's pad level. Those defenders, those linebackers, they're looking for cues and tells. That offensive line gives it away, that play gets hit in the mouth. Instead, those guys sold it just perfectly, and the yards follow.
Now we see he's in some pain after making that tackle. Team personnel out now to take a look at him. 2nd and goal coming up from the 7. They go play fake with Jackson. He misfired on that one. It's behind his man. Well, he connected on 3 straight before that throw, Brock. Might not be perfect anymore on this drive, but they are still moving it well.
And I don't expect that one to interrupt his progress very long. They're still on a mission this series, and he's the one driving it.
Couldn't get it the last 2 snaps. Another shot at 6 here on 3rd and goal. Shotgun snap to Jackson. And the defender comes away with it. Picked off by Tyson Campbell. And the Browns will be set up at the 20-yard line following that interception.
Hey, defensively, when you're staring down 3rd and goal, you just want to keep them out of the end zone. Just keep them to a field goal, right? Wrong. Not with this defense and not with their playmakers. They're thinking take it away, and they get the job done.
So here are the Browns now, headed out for their first drive. And it'll be their second-year quarterback who's bringing them out.
Kate, I know you get tired of hearing me say there's no substitute for experience, but it is totally true. Taking the reins of an NFL team as a young quarterback, you want the game to slow down, and the only way it slows down is to get more and more of these opportunities to go lead your team game in and game out.
Throwing now on first down. Forced out to his right. He tucks it and takes off. He wisely avoids contact, sliding down there, and that played good enough for a first.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
18 card, dragon 60.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete. So still 10 to go on second from the 33-yard line. They'll work against the blitz. Jerry Jeudy with the grab. And in a blink, they are off to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. All set now, 1st and 10. Now the first carry for Quinshon Judkins. And he'll be met near the line to limit the gain to a yard. Tackled there by Mike Green. We get a look at his rushing numbers from last week here, what he was able to do in support of that win.
Okay,
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Back to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game. So they're left facing 3rd and long. All right, partner testing the perimeter early there. Coverage held up. Could be a tough day for those outside receivers to make an impact.
Okay, partner, testing you here. You've heard me say this a lot. Okay, coordinator's job is to get you man-to-man coverage, and your job is?
To win it. Finds him on the crossing route. Great job rallying to the football. They get him down right at the marker. 4th down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Cougar 19.
No go, Judkins. And the early aggressiveness is answered. They went for it on their opening series, and the defense stops them. That's a turnover on downs.
It's a turnover on downs.
Yeah, I don't care that they didn't get it. Still the right call in that situation. It's a little too long for a field goal, and a punt really nets you very few yards. The decision-making was sound. It was the execution that led them down.
Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. And it's not just you quarterbacks, Brock Huard, who got to have short memories. You tell me these two defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
And he'll be brought down a step or two shy in midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48.
You know, that's a situation. May have worked out better if he'd thrown the ball. His running ability gets him a chunk of yards, but still some work to do to get that first down.
Now Jackson on 3rd down. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out, and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Not for that defense, who puts a sack on the board.
And he got a little too much leg into that one. That's a couple yards into the end zone. A missed opportunity, no doubt. This ball's coming out to the 20. Cleveland about ready to go. Here's 1st and 10. Trying to throw this from the gun. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Here's Judkins on second down. That's a nice run in there, gets him in. Third down coming up.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Brings up 3rd and 2.
Okay, ready?
Third and just 2 to go.
Mustang 19.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
If you're keeping stats, that's now 0 for 2 on keeping drives going, and hopefully not an indicator of what's to come. You know, you don't convert on 3rd down. Not only playing against your opponents, you start playing with your own psyche as well.
On their own side, they're going to go for this. They need about 2.
Here we go, here we go.
They're going for this. He's got it to his running back. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40.
It's a gain of 11. And the Browns.
That'll be the end of one in this AFC North battle. Couple of zeros on the board right now. Back to the bank in just a moment. We're ready now for the second quarter. Browns in control of it. They're looking at first down here. They're going to try and throw it here. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Intended for number
So it's
87.
2nd and 10 now. Ball still at that 39-yard line.
It moves to 2nd and 10.
Back to 60, down to 60. Check, Bobcat, check, Bobcat. Ready?
Throwing it again here. To the right and pulled in by Judy. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
That one's caught. Judy has it. And they make the tackle at the 38. A pickup of 17. And that's going to be good for a Cleveland first down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Run right side. Judkins can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
2nd and 10. Here he is to throw. Hits him on the out route. And this play's nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And that's a Browns first down.
First and 10 at the 26-yard line.
70, hop 70. Ready?
Here's a throw. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Another throw here on second down. Judy there to grab it. So a solid gain there, Brock, but still third down is short that they've got to figure out now as they pick up 9 on that previous play. Offense headed to the line, just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs. Third down run from Judkins. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
Win the early battle. Give them the leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that first down right there.
Offense is set. First and 10.
70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
He's going to throw this one. Throws caught. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Come on. Hit. 60 bites.
Second down, looking for options. That one's incomplete in the end zone. took his shot at 6 that time. And now it's 3rd and short.
3rd down and 3 yards to go.
Here we go, here we go. Steady.
Back to throw. He had it for a moment, but a complete defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him. And that'll bring up 4th and 3. Daniel Carlson on for this field goal try. High percentage look for him here from the left half.
I never saw a play script that ended with a field goal. It was always a touchdown that you wanted. But that's 3 points, and it's enough to give them the lead.
Daniel Carlson set to kick off.
Carlson all set now for the kickoff. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Now Baltimore returning its offense to the field of play. They aren't even quite sure what this team is going to settle in as this season, Brock, but already this is an important contest for them that could have postseason implications down the line. Great spot to start a drive in here. Ravens set it up 1st and 10. Out of the gun. Here's Jackson. Short pass brought in. And he'll get it up to the 44.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Handoff on 2nd and short. He did well to shake off one tackle partner, but the next one got him. He's going to lose yards. That goose egg up on the scoreboard, Brock, is not going away anytime soon if they keep having plays like that.
They really need something. An injection of energy here. Nothing will take the spark out of a series quite like getting stuck for a loss.
Jackson now on 3rd. Has his man scooped by Andrews. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs. 1st and 10 from the 43.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Back to throw. Here's Jackson. This is Cox going right back to Andrews. He runs this to the 25 before being brought down. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that's good for a Ravens 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Lamar now from the gun. It's another 1st half mistake. He's intercepted again. Picked off by Tyson Campbell. And the Browns will get it back with some time to work with. We've reached the 2-minute warning. Nice field position here for the Browns as they start out 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
Here's Judkins to begin the drive. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
Perception and reality, Kate. The perception out there from the public is edge rushers are defined by their sacks. The reality in the locker room and in the huddle.
It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. But once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
And some textbook work covering that punt. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return. Baltimore running its offense out now. They're getting close to a minute to play, Brock, and they're going to need that time with a long field ahead. All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. He completes it in traffic. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
It's a pickup of 6.
From the gun, Jackson. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And that's going to be a Baltimore first.
Kate, when you watch the combine, you'll watch guys try to make this throw. And without chemistry, it's so hard to execute. That was picture perfect. That's a QB and receiver on the same page because that route, that deep out to the field, that takes it just a different level of connectedness.
And he's short of the first after a mild gain. Jackson's going to throw again. He's going to tuck it and run. And he's stopped as he gets this one down to the 27-yard line. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
2nd and 10.
Yo.
Shotgun snap to Jackson. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Incomplete.
No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
And 10 yards to go.
3rd and long for him here. Lobs this one deep down the left sideline. That one is incomplete. The clock now down to 16 seconds remaining. So they take their shot for the end zone, Brock, rather than focusing on that 1st down marker. And now they've got a decision to make.
Yeah, I think with that incompletion, they made the decision. You better send that field goal team on. They took their shot. They just couldn't finish it. Just a whole different mindset now, Kate, really for both sides. As they go into halftime, more than likely tied, just starting from scratch. Whole new ball game.
So no return this time. Let's see if they run a play or if they just decide to kneel out the half. This drive starts with barely any time left. 13 seconds in the half. Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Outright, Leggett makes the grab. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Looking to throw. Finds him on the crossing route. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. Now a timeout's called. Cleveland using its 2nd. And this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime.
70 Rangers, 7, here we go, set. 7, 18, 5 in. Panther 11, Panther 11.
Looking to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. So we're all knotted up here. Well, I hope everybody was lightning quick, ready to grab a refill or a bite to eat because no halftime report this week. Everyone's set to get the 3rd quarter underway. Who knows when the deciding moment will come? We're underway in the 2nd half of a deadlocked game. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. The Browns have the football first to start the 3rd, and here comes their offense. And they could take control of the 2nd half early, Brock, if they break the tie on this opening drive. He's going to be stopped right around the 37. An even 10-yard gain on the play. And that's going to be good for a Cleveland 1st down.
That's good for a Browns.
60 Mavericks, 60 Mavericks, 19 seconds.
It's a gain of 10.
Back to throw.
1st down.
Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
That is a DB's best phrase, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target. and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
He's going to throw again on second down. That's complete to Leggett. And he goes out close to that 45-yard line.
I feel so bad. I really do. And I don't mean this sarcastically. I feel bad for these guys in coverage. I don't know how you defend some of these players today because they get that drag route, they get one step inside of you. Well, there's very little you can do other than make the tackle.
The third down throw falls incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And 4th and 4 coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and an incomplete.
He'll throw it. To the right and pulled in by Judy. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. That is a clutch 7-yard pickup, partner. Pays off the call to go for it there on 4th down.
First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Sticking to the air here. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And they're going to stop him after he gets this to the 26. Now hold on, everyone. There's a Browns player shaken up after that play, and he's in need of some attention.
Got it. Ready?
Coming to the line, this is 1st and 10.
Get it. Ready, right?
He's going to throw it again. Cut near the goal line. Touchdown, Cleveland. The Browns take the lead right away in half number 2.
First thing you do as a quarterback, the first thing that you do when you get to the NFL level, if you haven't learned it earlier, is you scan those safeties. Do I got middle field open or close? Do I got a single high or too high? Is that post going to be available? Because if it is, big plays can follow.
Daniel Carlson on for the PAT. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Browns break that tie and now lead by 7.
Ravens 3. Daniel Carlson.
Carlson all set now for the kickoff. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Ravens trotting out their offense. And their defense sure has kept this game close. Now it's time for them to come through, get some points for their team in this low-scoring affair.
13.
On 1st down, they'll run. Went in there full steam ahead, but he ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
At the 35-yard line.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. Back-to-back carries here. He stuck with him and got the same results. He is stopped at the line once again to quickly bring up 3rd down.
Well, that's just about textbook defense and how to shut down an RPO. The coverage was tight, the numbers were up, and then the bodies were there to stuff that run before it could get going.
This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10. Air it out on 3rd. Can't convert on 3rd. That's to the ground and incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. So that brings up 4th and long.
We see this all the time. The number one thing you see NFL defenses do to try to force that 4th down, it's down coverage. Put your cover guys on the field. Let the boys up front cut it loose with pressure, and let the cover guys go shut it down.
The Browns take over 1st and 10.
The Cleveland offense back out and getting set for the drive. And it has been all about these defenses so far, Brock. Even into the second half, we're still waiting for one of these offenses to take charge.
Yeah, what you're feeling, these defenses are making every yard tough, every first down tough, every series tough. And offensively, yeah, it's time to toughen up and maybe more importantly, sharpen up.
Ready.
Give, here's Judkins. And he's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit. short of it. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know you can set the table for more.
First down, and they go right back to him. And this is across midfield. They're going to stop him at that 45-yard line. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down.
This offense is sending a message, winning the battle up front on consecutive snaps. There's got to be some urgency here defensively. You just can't keep getting walked backward this easily.
He goes back to him yet again, complete. And this one doesn't go far.
As quarterback, when you have an out-route versus man coverage, you're just hoping and just praying your offensive guy can turn the hips of that defender. And once you see that, you got to cut it loose and let it go, just as they did right there.
Has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Judkins headed right. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and then netted some positive yards.
It is caught left side. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Those little short throws, they are high percentage and certainly bread and butter. But they really run the risk of a quick tackle just like that and being stopped short of the sticks.
Carlson's kick is good. And that'll push it to double digits in a two-possession game.
Inspiring a bunch of confidence in himself right there, Kate. Second time they brought him out for a field goal, and second time he's knocked it right through. Trust is earned in a number of different ways on the field. That's the best way to gain it as a kicker.
And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. Now the Ravens all set for another possession. They're down 13-3 as they take over. The Ravens in a very good field position as they come up 1st and 10. Finds him on the slant. And what a big play that was on first down, but we also have a flag. This might be coming back. The game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. Jackson to throw it. Setting up the running back screen. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down.
These intermediate gains, that's the wheelhouse for these two to connect on. Start the series off well. And it sure keeps the defense on its toes in case they try to load up and just simply cover the receivers.
Oh no, they get him yet again. And the Browns are going to have it after his second interception of the season.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
This is a time that the communication upstairs from the booth, Kate, down to the field, it starts to get just a little bit hot. These eyes in the sky, they've got to help this quarterback try to see the field because right now, the third interception, man, he is killing his team.
This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play sat down behind the line. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
All in left side. And they're going to have 1st and goal as he gets this down to the 4. It's a gain of 22. And that will set up 1st and goal.
1st and goal, Cleveland.
This is the end of the third quarter. It's Browns ball working to carry this lead through to the end.
On the set.
First and goal now as they try to pad this lead.
Go. Viking 18. Trap 60. Trap 60. Steady.
Working inside the red zone. Thinking touchdown here, but they cannot connect. So that's going to send them back to the line for second and goal.
Brings up second and goal.
Come on. Come on. Set. Cougar 19.
They'll work against the blitz. Chased out to his right. To the end zone, but incomplete. That play is going to force third and goal. All right, so defensively, you've seen two throws now. You turn both of them away. It seems fairly likely you have another one coming up here on third and goal.
It does, and I think defensively, now you've really got to protect against the QB extending the play. Right after a couple incompletions, Kate, you know as a quarterback, if it's not there.
And it's brought in. Touchdown, Cleveland. The Browns can put this out of reach as they make it a 16-point lead. It's a Jerry Jeudy touchdown. Slant route, as it does so many times every game we call, Brock. Paying dividends. Made that touchdown look a lot easier than it was.
An uncontested release that close to the end zone spells disaster for a defense every time, Kate. You got to have a whole lot more physicality at the point of attack because a QB is always going to be looking for that short little slant near the goal line.
Carlson to tack on the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Browns take a three-possession lead.
Ravens 3. Daniel Carlson set to kick off.
Carlson all set now for the kickoff. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. We see the Ravens making their way out now. And the turnovers, Brock, a big reason they have played themselves out of this one. Hopefully they can keep it clean here, if nothing else.
Yeah, well, this drive isn't pertinent to this game maybe anymore, Kate. This drive is for next week. They just want something positive here to end the game, carry forward into the practices ahead.
And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. Out of the gun, here's Jackson. Short pass brought in. And he is hit hard shortly after that catch. Great job hanging on to that, but only a small gain on that play.
There's no question, Kate, the big plays down the seam or with big tight ends, a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, it gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
Third down, they need 7. To the air on third and long. And they get to him again! And this defense makes the stop in a big way to bring up fourth down.
You know, when we watch Combine each and every single year, I hope you get good enough to understand as a football fan, watch the big guys' first 10 yards. Don't watch the ends and the linemen run 40. Watch their first 10 because that's the most critical. And that defensive end showed you right there the kind of explosive burst in the first few yards to get home for the big sack.
Desperation time here. He dodged the tackle. And the stop is made as he drives this to the opposing 43. What a play on 4th down. Give them the first after a gain of 27.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Here's the lone back on the handoff. A solid gain there, Brock, of about 5. Takes him inside the 40-yard line.
You know, Kate, it's plays like that. It's just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground. You need to keep plays and drives alive.
Completed over the middle. And he'll get this down at the 33-yard line. A 6-yard gain on the play. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
At the 33-yard line.
Jackson looking to throw. Trailing up a receiver screen. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
A give now from the gun. And they're going to give him the 24-yard line. He stopped a step short of that first down marker.
Stop made by Myles Garrett. It's a gain.
All right, 2 yards to go here on 3rd down on what will be the 9th play of this impressive drive. Another carry for him. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. We'll pause here. There's someone injured after that play, and yeah, it's their tight end, Mark Andrews. Down big, they're going to exhaust all options, it appears. The offense lining up to go for this. Back to the well again. And this is going to get them all the way into the red zone. He's taken down at the 13-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here.
First down. First and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Going to the ground again on first. He's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be 2nd down. Offense up to the line fast.
1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
They give it to him again. Nothing doing on 2nd. They get to him behind the line. Now it's going to be 3rd and longer. Working quickly here. Jackson now on 3rd. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete. So that play doesn't work out, but things make it even worse for them. Looks like one of their big guys out front is in need of a look from the training staff. Now can't blame him looking at that scoreboard, right? Might as well go for this on 4th down. They're going to try to throw for it. And oh, he got it! Interception! Picked off by Kader Kohu. And the Browns will take over as this gets brought out to the 20-yard line.
You knew it before this drive started, the field goal was not going to be good enough, but that meant the coverage also knew how to play it, how to concentrate, how to focus, and those defenders, well, they influenced that throw, and even more so, took it away.
Here's Judkins on first down. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And that's a Browns first down.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from first down to first down in just one play. Get that big play potential on the ground. Jeez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Back to pass on 1st and 10. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Trying to find his tight end. So it'll be 2nd down.
Marlon Humphrey on the coverage.
He'll look to throw. Returning to his go-to, it's Judy. And they're going to bring him down, but not until he gets it down to their 32-yard line. This game has already been a good one for him, Brock. And hey, there's still time. He could add on even more.
And you just feel his aggressive mindset all game long. As long as there's time left, he's going to want to keep on firing and turn a good performance into a great one.
That's the 2-minute warning here from Baltimore. Browns moments away from a 2-0 start. First and 10 from the 32.
Come on.
Who's carrying now? This is Bashal Tutu. And he gets this one down inside the 30. That's a gain of 5.
Down at the 26.
A humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means. but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front seven.
First down run gets him 6, so now it is 2nd and 4.
60 Eagles, 60, 70 Rangers, 70.
They're going to pass it here. Cut out left. And he will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
Going jumbo set on this 1st and goal.
Here we go, set. Panther 60, Panther 60. Ready.
Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. The shot to the end zone is incomplete. Thought he had a touchdown there. And it'll be 2nd and goal. Still a couple of shots at this one.
Let's go now. Bronco 80. Ready, right?
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete.
Just something off in the rhythm of their passing game on that one. Time to recalibrate and keep throwing it to get back into rhythm.
All right, after the incomplete pass, let's see what they call here on 3rd and goal. Tootin. And he's in for the touchdown. The Browns put up even more points in a win. So an exclamation point there. That caps off what, and I think you'd agree, Brock, has been a dominating performance.
Yeah, I would. Really in all phases, too. You know, I thought coming in that this would be a much closer game than how it's turned out to be. And you've got to give credit where it's due. This offense has been outstanding throughout.
Carlson all set now for the kickoff. This return starts at the 5. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Now Baltimore returning its offense to the field of play. And this a final opportunity to make things a little closer in that final score. First call here coming from the shotgun.
180. 180.
Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. And that one's behind him. That's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. And it's going to be 2nd down.
2nd and 10.
Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field. But in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
Jackson trying again on 2nd down. Finds him over the middle. And he'll get it up to the 27. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. Here they go, getting set for 3rd and 4.
Makes it 3rd and 4.
Shotgun snap to Jackson. Trying to push deep downfield. He's got it deep downfield. It's a Baltimore touchdown. The Ravens putting up points in a game decided. Lamar and the Ravens all set for this 2-point try.
For the 2-point conversion.
Bradford with the option. Ooh, and he can't shake the defense. They track him down in the backfield, and this 2-point attempt fails. All set up. Here's Luke to kick it away. Fields this one at the 3. He's got a lane up past the 30. All right, some good work on that run back, Brock. He gets this to the 33. The Browns and wide receiver Jerry Jeudy getting set for their next drive. And I think by this point we can all agree, Brock, that he is not going to be stopped until the clock stops at the end of this game. He just continues to make catches count in this second half. First down now, ball at the 33. It's a handoff to Tootin, running right. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
The tackle made at the 36-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7.
So the Browns will take this win home with them. And they can be proud of their exploits on the road and overall so far this season as they improve to 2-0. This has been another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. With all our crew here and my broadcast partner, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. It's a well-earned win for the Browns as we say so long from Baltimore.